Hello, fellow Fem Gems. I know it's been a while, but basically today I wanted to talk to you guys about why I've been gone for so long. And I mean, the reason, the best way to describe it or explain it is basically mental health. And I figured, what a better time to talk about mental health than and Mental Health Awareness Month. So basically, I haven't been posting in a while, and I apologize about that. But the main reason why, and this is hard to talk about, it's kind of like I don't believe people will care about my content, so that's why I don't push myself to post it. I've actually recorded a couple of times, a couple of videos for you guys. I actually recorded myself doing some reaction videos or giving an update on how my life was going, stuff like that. But then when it came to like editing the stuff, between moving from house to house and school and work and everything, um, it it was hard to motivate myself to edit the stuff. So that's kind of how we ended up in this scenario, or how I ended up in this scenario. But the main thing is like, I, I want to keep putting content out there. I know some people did enjoy me giving an update on, my transition and stuff and whatever. So in terms of that, here's a little update on that. And that's just that I've been on hormones at this point for about like 3 years almost, going on 4. And that's about it. I haven't done any of the other stuff, you know, besides that. But something else, the main thing that I wanted to get to was just talk about mental health and how important it is to talk about it because it's so stigmatized. But basically, I've been struggling with my depression and anxiety for a while now. Not, I don't know, like, I feel like I've had anxiety for a while, but it's never been like too bad, so I just kind of push it off. But nowadays, um, especially like, starting last year, I've been struggling with that more and my depression as well. So, yeah, so basically, my depression also involves like, days where I just want to stay and I just want to sleep forever. And but also it's my, my lack of confidence sometimes that comes with it. And so I don't feel like I convince myself that there's no reason to put in the little extra effort to do something because I'm like, who cares, like for instance here, every time that I would record something, and first of all I have to push myself to record something because it's really hard for me to get to that point for some reason. But every time that I've done it, I never ended up editing it for whatever reason, and it just stayed, more time passed. So I am planning on posting, some of those clips for you guys so you can see the kind of stuff that I wanted to post before. So that because I wanted to keep you guys updated and didn't want another like year or 2 years to pass, but my mental health kind of attacked me. So but yeah, so another thing is like I struggle with my anxiety too, and sometimes I'm just like everything, I become really overwhelmed over every little thing. And sometimes something will cause me so much like mental exhaustion that I will just like shut down, which is what's happened to me before with the last few jobs that I've had. where it just felt like it was so much, and I was having a hard time, balancing school and work. And eventually I wanted to quit, and it was hard for me because it was just a hard decision to make. It was like, if I stay in this job, I can, continue saving up so I can pay rent for the next month. But if I stay in this job, I will continue struggling with my classes. On the other hand, and I also, will have a lot less free time. On the other hand, if I quit the job now, I can probably save this assignment and maybe the other ones in the future too. But yeah, it was just really, it was a hard decision to make. And there's been 2 times where I've quit my jobs because of how it's affected me mentally. And that's one thing that I want, to put out there. Like, if something is really causing damage to you mentally and you can feel it, like it's exhausting or whatever, I personally feel like you don't have to put up with it. Like, it's not fair to you. So I'd say, if you can, like, find something better. Like, focus on finding something better. And if you don't have the time to find something better while you get out of this, then I would still, recommend leaving unless it's like really, really necessary for you to stay. And obviously, if you're not an adult, then, talk to your parents or whatever for help. But whatever, main point is that, that I don't think anyone should put up with anything. And that's kind of what I've learned recently because of these jobs. Like, before, I used to just, like, keep pushing through, and I was like, whatever. And I was just like, I need the money, so I'll just push through. But nowadays, I'm like, I'll find another way, I'll find another job or whatever. But it's not worth losing my mind over. It's not worth all the countless times that I've cried. It's not worth all these really, like, depressing thoughts I've had while working or while driving and stuff like that. It's not worth all that. And if it comes to the point where sometimes I just, like, shut down and I become paralyzed and I can't move because of how much anxiety I'm dealing with, then honestly, yeah, it's really not worth it. So I really wanted to talk about my mental health and basically why I haven't uploaded in a while. I've really been, like, struggling with my depression and anxiety, and sometimes it's really tough to just to push through and do things. But at the same time, one of my dreams is to be able to make money out of doing something that I love, and YouTube is something that I've always dreamed about doing as a career, because I remember growing up, I used to watch a lot of, YouTubers and see them, get to the point where they can actually earn money from it. And I just wish to get financial growth as well. So, but another thing is, I also just want to put content that I like and just have fun with it, So I'm gonna try my best, like I said in another video that I never uploaded, that I'm gonna try my best to upload something every month, like at least once a month for now, and see how that goes. And if you guys have suggestions for my channel, let me know. I'll be posting the reaction videos for the Ninja Sex Party videos that I saw on my page too. Maybe, I don't want to say too many things that I'm gonna do, because then I feel like I oversimplify the amount of things that I have to work on. So, but yeah. And if you're struggling, always reach out. Don't feel like you have to hold it in, because it starts to eat away at you from the inside. Mental health is, it's very stigmatized, but it's definitely not something that should be like it's definitely something that should be talked about more and be out in the open, because the more open you are about something, the easier it will be to get through it. So reach out, for therapy, or friends, family, whoever you can talk to. And sometimes even writing or drawing or releasing in some kind of art also helps. So whatever way is, best for you, I recommend to handle things. Um, Again, I've had a lot of like anxious nights where I struggle with insomnia, and it's hard for me to sleep. Not as much anymore, but especially towards like the middle or end of like 2020, because every little thing made me, you know, think about, oh, like what if I have corona and blah blah blah. So it was a lot. And my girlfriend got me this humidifier to help me sleep, and I use it now and then, not as much anymore, but yeah. And sometimes I just need to distract my mind, because my mind goes too fast, and like it's too many things going on in my head, and it's traveling so fast, and like 100 miles per hour, and that is just so exhausting. Sometimes coloring helps, sometimes watching like a movie or reading a book helps. Other times I write or I watch Game Grumps. Sometimes even just having them in the background helps distract me. Another thing that's been causing me anxiety lately is like, paying rent every month and taking care of my little fur baby, my cat Theodore Roosevelt. He's getting old, and sometimes he's been getting sick, so I have to be like the home nurse, take care of him when I can, because the vets are really expensive. And recently, me and my girlfriend just dealt with a loss of one of her fur baby, her dog, and Luna. And it was just a lot for both of us, obviously, especially more for her. But yeah, and dealing with it happened in a hospital, so that'll be a story for another day. But we've been considering like suing this hospital, this veterinary place, because it's just they didn't really care. They give zero fucks. They gave zero shits about her, and so yeah. But whatever, that's another thing that's caused me anxiety. And I've also had my depressive episodes where I'm just in the shower and I just let the water fall on me, or I just want to be in the dark. But every day, now and then, every day will be like a struggle. But just know that you will get through it. Sometimes you just need to keep fighting and be reminded the reason why you're fighting, like remember your future and the things that are coming. Remember, just remind yourself of things you're looking forward to. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that you're alive, and do something you love, or experience something new, go outside or go somewhere new and look at nature or something, like books or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, main thing is like, explore your horizons, and remember that everything is like, your struggles are only temporary. You'll get through it, and you'll find a new way out of the cave. as silly as all these little cliches sound, I'm just speaking from my experience because um, every now and then I get like a little glimpse of like happiness and joy, like something that I've been like wanting to, or like just proof that things are slowly getting better. And even those little glimpses of like joy and happiness or hope help. So just keep fighting. You know, there are bracelets that can tell you like to keep fighting, or motivational things that if you wear it they'll tell you that, because my girlfriend got me some and her too. And a friend got me one that says she persisted, nevertheless she persisted, or something like that. But yeah, everything will get better. You know, you just have to keep fighting. And if you're struggling with some kind of mental health issue, just reach out. There's plenty of places you can reach out to. I'll leave some in the description. But definitely reach out to like a therapist or friends or family or whomever. Just remember that you're not alone. And hey, if you want to reach out to me, you can. I will reply to all your comments, or as many as I can, like when I have the time. And I'll be here for all of you, because at this point you're all, you know, femme gems. You're rare and unique like gems and beautiful, but you're also part of my femme family. So that's it. And again, I'll be posting again soon, but I just wanted to put this out there because you know, to put you like leave you guys aware that there are a lot of people who struggle with their mental health, so you're not alone. And even us smaller YouTubers deal with it sometimes. If anything, if I think of anything else or whatever, maybe I'll make a part 2 of this, but it's already almost like 20 minutes long, so that's it. I'll come back, I'll post this, and then I'll come back. Maybe I'll post something like next month or something. But yeah, just had to get that out there because I really have been wanting to post something for a while, and it's just been really hard to. And again, I always push myself down saying like, who cares who's gonna watch this? Why would anyone watch my content? But I know internally that's not true. So whatever. I know I have subscribers, so I assume some of you like my content and me, so whatever. Just know I've been struggling, but I'm getting through it slowly. And again, whatever you guys need, I'm always here, and you will get through it. Okay, just keep fighting. Even though it feels like you're going nowhere sometimes, you have to keep fighting. You have to know that, you know, you have to find a reason to keep fighting, basically. Just find your reason. Okay, love you guys. Remember, you're all my femme gems, which means you're beautiful, unique, amazing, and rare. You're all beautiful, amazing, unique, and rare. So, with that said, oh, and you're part of the family, so femme gems. But yeah, so I'll see you guys later, and I love you guys. Bye. Oh, and subscribe to my channel and like and comment if you want. Bye.